Hello Capricorn, welcome to the Mela Universe. Thank you so much for joining us. This is for the sun sign of Capricorn, and beautiful Capricorns, this is a special frequency message. This is a transmission from a frequency within the unknown energies. And this beautiful frequency is a frequency of source. Thus, it is loving and is a beautiful, high-vibing frequency that wishes to come through and to give some awareness, some insight. For this frequency sees you with source's eyes and from the unknown perspective. This frequency wants to show you and share with you what they see of you, what they are noticing within your frequency to assist you at this time. This frequency would like to remain unnamed in order to release any human conditioning or limitation, human understanding. This frequency would love to just come through and assist you, a beautiful guardian frequency, a guide, one of your guides from the unknown, coming through to assist at this time. Okay, Capricorn, let us see what the message is, what's coming through for you at this time. We are ready. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Within. We have the Seven of Wands. Within, rather, Seven of Pentacles at the center of your read, Seven of Wands within, double 7 on the floor already, 77. 7 is that balancing to source, that frequency shifting to source, and that goes to a 14. 1, manifestation. 4, grounding, goes into a 5, transformation. So really transforming and grounding into source, into the one, into the magician. So a beautiful balancing to source, really coming through strongly there. Without, we have the Three of Cups. And below we have the King of Cups. Yay. And above, look, we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay. Beautiful energies and a beautiful message from this frequency. A message of support. We're receiving a message of encouragement. And beneath the deck, look, we have the Six of Swords. 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. So you've got double 7 and double 6. Double 6. 6 is harmony, is balancing, is a beautiful. So we're having that 7, 6, that balancing, that frequency, that harmony shift. The alchemy frequencies, everything now working together. This is infinity sum, the 6 of Pentacles, as within, without. So that balance, that harmony really speaking through. At the center, we have a 3 for stability. And double 6, of course, goes down to a 12. 1, again, that magician. 2, balance the unknown, the unseen. So it's a harmony, a balancing through the light and the dark, the shadow and the spirit. It's both frequencies working together, the alchemy, divine, feminine, and masculine together, the 1 and the 2, going down to a 3, so stability again. Very beautiful energy. So you can already feel that this is a reading, an integration of harmony, balance coming into your life for your stability. Okay, so vitrias talazoturos kiki vietrieski lazotos kiriaki kituros talavatrieski azotos kiki vitries talozitries kiki azoturos kiviet kiriat kakalaturos kiviakrieskatis. In order for you to truly appreciate that which you are, you had to allow the physical realm to take the shape of the source of you, to take and honor who you are, to celebrate you. That's the only way you can appreciate that which you are. That's the only way you can understand that which you are. Is the only way you can come into the discovery of that which you are, to appreciate and to celebrate that which you are. is when your physical, when your everyday experiencing is aligned to you, in order for you to have a day that actually includes you, a day that's about you. Yes, when the physical realm is taking the shape of you, it's then about you. You're actually having a day which is embodying you, embracing you, which is allowing you to be seen and allowing you to see yourself. It's a creation of you. And so, beautiful beings, you have been working in order to shift the frequency of creation to you, to you, to you, to you, in order for the physical to finally now be able to honor you. We see it here. This is you, Seven of Pentacles, planting your seeds in order for them to grow. And you had to now align to your frequency so that it grows into what you are wanting, your desires. You're planting an apple seed. The apple fruit is the obvious outcome. It is given. But in order for you to then receive that apple fruit, you need to honor the frequency. The seed needs to honor the frequency of source within. It needs to honor the frequency of the apple source in order to become an apple tree, in order for then the apple to be. The seed cannot honor the banana tree, the frequency of banana, the frequency of orange, and expect then an apple to be. It's confused then. It's focusing on the wrong reference points. It's not allowing its existence. So you planted your seeds, you've been working on your garden, tending to your garden, releasing everything that doesn't serve you, ensuring that what you are planting is aligned to you, and you have been aligning the soil to source, ensuring that the seeds that you're planting are planted within source, no longer within illusion, no longer within the distraction, so that when these seeds are now manifesting in the physical, they now honor you, that which you are putting in, the work you're putting in, the effort, the planning, the actioning, whatever has been inspired action, inspired thoughts, whatever you have been putting into your growing, into your tending of your garden, can now provide the fruit of it. You can now finally receive the fruit, the apple fruit from the apple seed you planted, because you've taken the work to water it, to nurture it, to prune it, to ensure that it's healthy and happy and good. And these are all your desires. These are your relationships. This is anything that you've been nurturing, anything you have been growing, anything you have been tending to in this physical reality. So Source is saying, this frequency is saying, do not give up. What you have been planting will come through in a way which honors its frequency, in a way which allows fairness and balance, in a way where you are receiving the fullness of it. And that is what you are now worthy of. So in order for you to do this, a shift had to happen. A shift was required, where you had to shift to source, where you had to release the distraction, where you had to allow yourself to become the embodiment of source. And that is the beautiful work you've been doing. And so here within, Source is saying, the frequency is saying, we are encouraging you not to give up. You will be victorious. You will overcome. Remain centered within your power. Remain centered within your truth. Don't let distractions get the better of you. Don't let naysayers or self-doubt and insecurities, impatience. Don't let the physical earthly world distract you or bother you or keep you anxious. Don't give power to the physical to sway you off your path, to discourage you. Don't give anyone in your life, in any situation in your life, the power to discourage you. You will overcome. You will be victorious. It was just a matter of you shifting, and that required a stillness in order for you to release the noise and come within. Remain in that frequency. You will be a victorious. And how with the King of Cups coming through here, mirroring it, look. How? Self-love. Make sure whatever you're doing is within the frequency of love, honor, care. Tend to you, nurture you. Trust your intuitive promptings. This is Source saying we're bringing through intuitive promptings. Within Seven of Swords, below, be the King of Cups. Embody the King of Cups below, there on earth. and we will send you your intuitive frequencies. You will know, you'll have inspired thoughts, inspired action, and release what others think of your inspired thoughts and your inspired action, because now you are aligning to the source frequency. You are walking and creating through your destiny, and where your destiny, the path of your destiny, the path of your destiny is the path of source, and your garden, where it now bears the fruit, is within your destiny. These seeds, you planted these seeds in source, so you will receive the harvest within the garden of destiny. So you are walking the path of destiny right now. Within, without, and what's that going to bring? Three of Cups, stability and joy and happiness, celebration. You are going to be so happy with how everything turns out and works out. You're going to be thrilled with the outcome. We see this experience from the unknown energy. We see, or rather we feel it. We do not know how it will manifest in the physical for you. We do not know how it will look like, the shape, the conversations. That's for you to experience. That's for you to enjoy. But we feel the frequency of stability. We feel the frequency of victory as you remain in your power. We feel the frequency of divinity as you create within love and allow yourself love and expressions of love. We feel that frequency of balance and harmony as now energies manifest in your favor in balance. We feel the frequency of celebration and joy. How and why, what brings it about, and who is there, we do not know. That is for you to discover. But know that where you are right now, the path you're on right now, the destiny you're walking right now, this is what we are feeling. So this is why we want to encourage you, because they're in the physical aspect. It might not be feeling this way. You are feeling, oh, nothing is working, or you're doubting yourself. You're thinking that things aren't really coming through. And we're saying, oh goodness, trust, you are doing so well. You are doing so well right now. We know that here, crowning, you are really just thinking of that balance. You just want things to work out. You just really want, something's got to give. You've been putting in the effort, putting in the work. You're saying something's got to give, source. We just need something back, just a bit of a reward, just the energy we've been putting in. Surely something has to come of it. And source is saying, absolutely it is. It absolutely is. You just continue being the King of Cups. You just continue receiving and trust, because there was a metamorphosis you were shifting through, okay? You were on the water when you were in the cocoon. So when you were wanting to get this done, you were still on the water. You were still out at sea. You were still out at sea. You were still transforming. You were still in the frequency of the water, the sacral, the spirit. You were embodying spirit. So in that state, of course, you couldn't truly manifest in the physical. The energies were not compatible. You weren't quite ready. You had to embody source. And you have. You've embodied source so much that the spirit frequencies have now been released and have gone back to the spirit manifested world. And now you're in the physical, but now you're in the physical creating within source. So now look, you have now left the waters of the sacral and you're now in the solar plexus. You have released the waters of the divine feminine. You're now honoring the divine masculine. You're now in the physical as source. You're now in the discovery. You're now in the embodiment of the physical source you are. You are now on the sand. It's no longer concrete and fixed as rock. It is now sand, as fluid and as malleable as the water. It can take the shape of source. You're now on the land. You're no longer at sea. You're on land. And as you're on land, source is saying just navigate the land through what? Through love, through source, through intuition. What you learned at sea, embody on the land. Don't now be on the land and get distracted by the noise and, oh, now I'm back on earth. Oh, now I really feel this and everything. Yes, you're feeling quite sensitive because now that you're back in your physical on earth, more physical, more present than ever before, you are really feeling the collective even more. You feel the collective pain even more. And source is saying, don't now forget the teachings you learned at sea. Embody that frequency here on earth. Don't run away from it. Remain here in that beautiful state of love. Now that you're back in the physical, and now that you're co-creating with more people around you, and you're feeling your busyness happen, it doesn't mean now that you lose the stillness that you mastered at sea. Embody that stillness here within the earth frequency. Now finally you're ready to manifest what you're wanting, because now you're on land, where now what you are building is on stable ground. You couldn't build it in the water. That's the spirit realm. You can't build physical in the spirit. Spirit is spirit. And the spirit frequency is manifesting spirit stuff, and they're happy there. Just like right now, you are not manifesting in the spirit realm, you're manifesting in the physical. The spirit just came very strongly to put you at sea so that you can remember to be fluid again, so you can release the rigidity of the conditioning. And now that you have done that, now that you're fluid, you're now able to go on the land, because now you're no longer allowing the land to be restricted. You're allowing the land, the physical, the divine masculine, to be as fluid as the divine feminine. You're allowing the divine masculine, the physical, the light, to take the shape of source. Now you are ready. Now you are ready to manifest. Now your manifestations are ready to make themselves known to you. And how do they do that? In your crowning, you want balance, you want manifestations. And now on land, the way for you to receive them is for you to be open through love intuitively. How you mastered your energies at sea is how you embody it here on earth. The divine masculine frequency within the divine love energies of source. You are doing great. You are doing well. Don't overthink. Don't overpanic. Don't regress into those anxious, very unawakened ways of being. Remain within source. Center within. And open up. And this is a new way. It's a new medium. You're no longer in the water. You're now on land. So there's a new way of connecting to your spirit guides. There's a new way. And you feel it's like you were painting in water-based. Now you might be painting in oil-based, or let's even be a bit more different or drastic. You were painting when you were in the water, and now on land you're a sculptor working with clay. It's both. They're both art forms, but they have different ways of manifesting. There's a different way in which you are engaging. And source is saying it might feel weird right now, because as you're on the land, it just doesn't feel the way that you used to connect. Your meditations, maybe the way you connect source, the way you feel your guides, the way you go about has shifted and it feels a bit off. That's because you're now really back on the physical, embodying the divine masculine energy as source. And now it's time for you to rediscover how it feels like, right? You are out of the cocoon, in the cocoon into a spirit, so you got used to how to be in the cocoon, and now you're a butterfly, and that's a different feel. Don't panic, you're doing great. You just need to now reclaim the feeling of being in the physical as source now. It is you awakening to the feeling of being the physical source. It's you getting used to it. Allow this transition state, okay? The stillness and the lack of activity isn't punishment. You're on land, and there's just a bit of an adjustment period as you are getting your footing, and soon you're going to be able to move. And it's a quick movement. Why? How do you learn? You learn through experiencing the physical moment to moment. Because you're no longer creating through the illusion, so the past is gone, the past references are gone. So now it's moment to moment experiencing. So the physical manifestations really want to come in quite fluidly to assist you. That's how you now get to understand how you vibe, is by you practically experiencing it. And the way for you to be grounded in this way, center through source in the physical as you did when you were at sea. Be love, be love, be love. Raise your frequency, release the noise. You know, you feel, you know how to connect to source now. Just enjoy now aligning to source and how source feels in the physical. And don't doubt what you receive. Trust what source is giving you. Don't self-sabotage. a harmony, a balancing to divine stability coming through for you at this time. You are doing so well. Know this. Blessed be.